Emperor. I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred wreath handed to you to defend the city against the demons has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it.
I have the oddest feeling she's not happy with us. Just a thought she's not happy with us. I don't think so.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize. You can think my assessment is empty fault-finding, but I am responsible for the entire crusade. For Mendev.
I don't think she's happy with us at all.
Those who have encountered or will encounter the evil of the world wound. I do not have the luxury of making a single mistake.
Uh-huh.
That is why I am forced to remove you from the command of the Fifth Crusade.
Ah. Oh, okay. Well, I won't stand for this. Throughout the Queen's entire speech, Darian's is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front.
Alright, we just lost our title.
When everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you level at the commander are guided by that desire.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the
What did you have for dinner?
Not just the Crusade.
What did you eat, Ranger Danger?
He is our hope, our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade.
Listen, Queen, the only thing we want to do is we want to create a kingdom of the undead for our own purposes. That is it. Whatever you guys do not care.
But let me continue. Do not take your demotion as a punishment. I have in many respects been forced to take this step. As we all know, the demons have created a new weapon, Nihindrian crystals, which provide them with truly mythical powers. We managed to remove the threat temporarily, but not eliminate its source.
Okay.
Nihindrian crystals were brought here to Galarian through this rift. I shall do everything to ensure this route is blocked from now on. I shall destroy all the paths from the Midnight Fane to Dresden, blocking the passages with rocks if I have to, so that demons passing through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon the city. This is a forced measure. I am doing this for the safety of Dresden.
Part of me telling me that this is not true. I don't believe you.
Won't solve the problem. We should, no, we must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
Lady, do you know that 3/4 of our army is undead or vampires or zombies? Like, good luck. What if I refuse to go to the abyss?
It will mean that one day the abyss will come for you. I might disagree with my righteous sister in arms at times, but there is one thing she is indisputably right about. Evil must be killed at the root. The Nihindrian crystals are too great a threat, and we may never get another chance of reaching their source.
Uh-huh.
I imagine I'll be up to the task of leading the Crusaders. 100-odd years of experience must count for something.
Nah.
But your mission in the abyss is critical.
No, I don't think so.
Don't worry about that. I will go with
Destroy
you,
the Fane.
and
How I
know the
return?
secrets of traveling between planes. I have also been to the abyss before, and I have fought the beasts that dwell there. My sword and my experience will help you on this mission.
In the book, it says there are 5 rifts within the borders of the whirlwind. So...
Wait a moment. And where is this lexicon of paradox now?
Oh shit.
I would also like to take a look at it. For For the sake of preserving harmony in our already fraught relationship, I shall pretend to believe you. Knight
We shouldn't
Commander.
have talked about the book. Oh shit. We failed the bluff too. Oh no. Oh, we still have the book. True, until the problem. Yeah.
We will go to the abyss side by side, champion, and Dresden will greet us with jubilation on the day of our return.
Boy, are you in for a treat, handed inheritor, when you find out
Wish me luck as
how
well.
evil we are.
Until next we meet.
Oh, okay. Just like that. All right. Ooh. Hey, I like these items. Well, to the abyss we go. I guess. Let me just see if we can talk about anything.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Nope. It's time to head out.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward to solitude, to the unknown,
To the abyss. Dun. Bam, bam, bada, bam, 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 dun, dun. To the abyss we go. What a lovely day will be. Oh my lord. Kaboom! Champion, I'm amazed. I sense a surge of power, surge in the power within you the moment you boldly step forward into the rift. The power was dark, but I have faith that you can keep it in check. I have a faith that you can keep it in check. Meanwhile, Legion of the Undead. Alright, yeah, sure. And wield it only to save glory from the abyssal invasion. That's cute. So this is where a lift leads to the realm of the most cunning of all the demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but the fact brings me neither joy nor consultation. The Abyss. Of all the planes of multiverse, this is where the echoes of Ravok howling its prisons are most audible. You feel unrestrained, free. Here you can kill and destroy without any regard for order and laws. Vicious delight swells in your chest. This is where you'll finally be able to have some real fun. Ah, the Abyss. It's not a hospital place, but I just imagine how many experiments we can conduct here. How many marvelous demons we can study. One day, the legions of the righteous will march through this plane and trample its residents into dust. Alas, we won't live long enough to witness that day, but we can bring it to closer by completing our mission. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. This is the realm of Nocturla, the Lady in Shadows. Every corner of the abyss is repellent in its own way. But this place, this is where only one truly walks on corpses. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered. Every monster slain by Nocturla became an island like the one we're standing on right now. This place seems to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us, but as I look at this black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of evil creates even greater evil. So why would she kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadows are great, and she knows no mercy. So the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. So what does Nocturla have to do with the invasion of Golarion? I do not know, but the isle that we saw in the Midnight Fame, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the World Moon. But it's no wonder the Lady in Shadows values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I would not be surprised if it turns out that she's been secretly aiding Baphomet and Discard since the first days of the invasion. And what should I be wary of here? Be wary of every shadow. Oh, that's a lot. This is the Abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our missions to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed already how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. So what's the plan? We need to find the source of the Nehedrian crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the world wound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do now is to take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they're doing with the crystals here. Whether they were creating them or mining them or bringing them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who was in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There still may be traces here or even some documents or witnesses. I see. Onwards. Be careful, champion. I'll wait for you here. Oh, we got another level up. Can we? We can't change. Mythic level up? Uh-huh, I'm down. What do we want? Cleaving shot, maybe? Unrelenting assault, I think, would be better for what we're planning on doing. That's right, this is Camilla. What do we want for Camilla? Always a chance, probably what we're gonna probably pick. Or leading strike. Leading strike works. Let's do always a chance. Wendwog. Melee combat. We don't do melee combat. Distracting shots? Ooh. Enduring spells? Oh no, abundant casting. I want more spells. More spells. I don't need abundant casting on you. Factor of your spells and areas that should last longer than 5 minutes but shorter than 24 hours. Ooh, that we need. Yes. Greater enduring spells. I feel like leading strike, maybe? does Archmage armor do? No, I don't need that. Any means necessary. Ah! Now let's do all. It's fine, because we already have the other thing. Awesome. Well, Steve got a little stronger. Do we... Is there fighting down here? Doesn't look like it. Second question is there loot? Is there something to loot? I see nothing. Also need to heal everybody. Also need to rest a bit too.
Open your heart to me.
No. One more. That will be good enough. To the caves. Before we go into the weird portal. Is there anything in the caves? Some fancy stuff, okay. Hello? You, Baphomet's spawn, run through the portal. You run too, Hesimus. You think you're strong, but Our Lady Shadow is stronger. Get her revenge anyway. Major blood loss. Puncture wounds are deep and blood is filling her body cavities. Commander, I have some means to ease her pain. It's too late to try and save her, but we can spare her suffering. Who did this to you? Hesimus. I've been following them and wanted to warn Our Lady. Curse on Baphomet and his spawn. What were Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. You've been mining the crystals. They said it's to attack the Crusaders, but I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. Our enemies fight each other in the Abyss instead of attacking Glory with their joint forces. That was to be expected, but it's nice to hear. The one who maimed you, where are they? Through the portal. Are you chasing them? Find them. I'll get revenge after I die. My key. I've got it hidden in a lesser shaft, not the one with the bones, and another one in a bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow the trail through the portal. Alright, thanks for the info. Now you may die. I just wanted to make sure her death wasn't simply an elaborate ploy or yet another. Thanks for the info, devil. Do 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 do. Hi. Gone. They're all gone. They left me nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Sutter? Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations from my newest luxurious palace with a view of Ishar's best beaches. I was on my way to see Mr. Arelu, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Even lousy Burmar can do it, but I can't. All I could do was reach the midnight fane and slip into the rift, but now I can't go no further, so I've been searching for portal keys. What are portal keys? You seen those big things up there on the surface? They were kept closed most of the time, so the slaves wouldn't run away. They can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat. And then, who knows, maybe I could have found Mr. Zarelu. Is Zarelu around here somewhere? You're a funny lad, you are. My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here, next she's gone. But she loves coming to Alush, to the abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here. What is this place? A former burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my mistress Arilu on business, and this place was abuzz with life. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hesfen was choking the life out of both. You know Hebsavmira, do you? Nasty, horn-headed Nephilim and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they fled. Where did these bones come from? They belong to the giants who used to work in these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug up the rock with their own hands, do you? The mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dump. Every time an enslaved giant died, they dumped a carcass here. I'm here for the crystals. Do you know anything about them? Well, you just found one. Good for you. This is the mine where they used to dig up the crystals, but as long ago they depleted and they left. So the crystals can be mixed with any regular crystals? Simply enough, but not that simply. They can be mined alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive, and that's all I know. But there are other mines like this one. There are several more on this island as far as I can see, and they all must be depleted too. Baphomet's gang would have left this place if they had even a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long had the demons known about the crystals? What is the secret you're talking about? These crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers, they can be extracted from a crystal and poured into a demon. No one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress, I mean Lord Baphomet, and Discovery are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire abyss. Everything's clear. Time to die, demon. You're just itching to do it, eh?
None shall escape.
I'm gonna regret this fight. But we'll try. Oh, we have a smite him.
Press the attack.
And then get him. Oh. Well, that was easy. That was too easy.
Onwards.
Look. We got a key. We've also got boots of the stampede. What do boots do? Boots of the stampede. Ooh. I won't wear that. I was about to wear that. Also, Bismuth has no gear again. Yay. What does this do?
Would you please keep this ugly thing away from me?
Forgot I couldn't equip it to her. Whoops. I thought I got like something fancy for gear, didn't I? Maybe I was wrong. Didn't we get like a 5?
Move out.
Could have sworn we got like a level 5 gear. Hold up. I'm gonna take a quick jaunt back into the Midnight Fane. Cause I could have sworn we got like a new pendant and new armor. Yeah. Unless we're not allowed to have that gear. Looks like we're not allowed to have that gear. Yet. Okay. Level 14. Student, where have you been all this time? I finished my research, studied the crystal you brought me, and where were you? Do you not think I have languished in my prison long enough? Are you trying to test my patience? How did you get here? It's a projection, student. A simple trick. You may even be able to master it someday. If you follow my orders, you can stop wasting my time with ridiculous questions. I'm searching for new sources of strength and power. Don't waste your time with worthless nonsense. I'm the only one who can give you true power. Well, we shall have to find a way to use your absence to our advantage. I completed my examination of the vessel you brought me, and though I do not understand how it's connected to your soul, something else has been made clear to me. From my examination of the crystal vessel, I can conclude that this magical item has somehow come into contact with your spiritual essence. The traces of your essence lingered within the vessel like drops of wine in an empty jug. After a close inspection, these tiny remnants of your soul, I can say that it is very strong. It is certainly much stronger than that of a mortal. It's more akin to the soul of an ancient dragon or a demigod, perhaps even an imperial or demon lord. No wonder it resisted my spells and my attempts to free it from your body. In order to perform the ritual, we'll have to find a way to weaken your soul. The object I gave you, do you know what it is? It's a magical item, but its purpose escapes me. Such items can be used for ritualistic purposes in a dozen different ways. I myself once had a similar copper jug. I would speak words of power and then store them in the jug until I was ready to use them. Why I need to make my soul weaker? Why do that? How would I know? I never encountered a problem like this before. Normally the soul has to be strengthened so that I can endure separation from the body without slipping away to Pharsma. The problem we are facing is not easy, and I see no solution at the present. If you wish to gain mastery over death, you must first gain mastery over yourself. A candidate for immortality must have patience and self-control. Wait for a solution to present itself. Be attentive and use discernment. You'll find the answers eventually. Until then, you'll just have to wait. I need the power you promised. I need it now. Wait, student. Okay. Rude. Regarding our mission. I'm listening, champion. I have reason to believe that the healing crystals were mined right here in the mines. So the source of our troubles, these powerful crystals can be mined from the soil of the abyss, as if they were just ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious, but this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the name person who's charged in the mines. Hepzibah. Hepzibah herself. I know her. She's an old and dangerous adversary, and Niflheim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it is the right one. The demons you encountered before, even Desnaran, were just officers of the Abyssal Army, whereas Hepzibah is a true princess of the spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she's behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think what she is capable of doing with them. I need a drink. Ah, da, da, da.